Kia ora, a couple of cold nights in store as we head through the rest of this week. But for many of us, there's plenty of dry weather to come. That's not for everyone. Up in the far north and west, we've got some wet weather sticking with us in towards the weekend. But for the rest of Wednesday, you can see plenty of dry weather across the Southland, perhaps an odd shower around the eastern areas in towards the hills there, but that will clear away, and I think some clear skies for the afternoon. Up north, an odd shower makes its way towards those northern parts of Hawke's Bay up and towards the ranges, but most of the activity is up in those far northern and western parts of New Zealand, up towards Northland, especially that eastern coast, with some showers lasting as we head through towards the end of the day. Nice clear skies though with us as we head through the night time across those inland parts of both islands. We'll find a touch more cloud pushing back towards the western coast by the end of the night. And you can see up north, those showers persist up through Northland, although places like Auckland staying dry through the night time. And beneath those clear skies of the South Island, our temperatures really will drop away. Back down to overnight lows of 1 degree Celsius in places like Christchurch, Timaru, and even down in towards Queenstown. A cold, perhaps even frosty start today on Thursday. And you can see on the Northland as well, some of those colder temperatures up in towards the Central Plateau, even places like Manawatu and down towards Wairarapa, having a cold run of things as we head in towards the early hours of the morning on Thursday. But for many of us, Thursday is a dry day. High pressure sits across us, keeping things fairly settled. We'll find a bit more in the way of clear sky across the Southland. There is more cloud on the western coast, but I think for the Northland, plenty of dry, fine weather through the daytime, sunshine as well. But up in the north, you can see this band of wet weather stays close by, although it starts to move away from Northland. We'll find we'll keep hold of a fair covering of cloud up here, and those showers don't go far. They're back with us in time for the weekend. But for many of us on Thursday, it is a dry day as well, or a dry start to the day. A touch more cloud around these eastern areas first thing, but you can see most of the activity is up in the north. There's showers or spells of rain through parts of Northland. But for Auckland, I think a fine dry day. Might catch a late shower running towards the eastern coast of Coromandel and perhaps down as far south as Waihi or even Tauranga. But for many of us, it's a dry day. It's clear and it's cold as we head through in towards the nighttime overnight in towards the first part of Friday. These temperatures here are nighttime minimum temperatures, very representative of what we'll find around dawn for many of us on Friday morning. Something to watch out for the Anzac Day services first thing on Friday, but generally a dry looking day for many spots on the North Island. Down south, we keep hold of that dry weather. Remember, cold, frosty start through Canterbury, temperatures of 1 degree Celsius to kick things off in Christchurch. But a drier, sunnier story, especially compared to what we've been seeing recently. A good looking day in terms of dry, fine weather there. Also down towards Dunedin, looking pretty nice and fine. More cloud though, perhaps right on that far southern coast. And around the western side of the island, we'll keep more cloud and perhaps an odd shower. But these will be very, very isolated, and I think most of the time it's just areas of cloud through parts of Buller and Grey and even down in towards Westland. It will be a chilly start today. Top temperatures are back into the teens, I think, through parts of Canterbury there. 17 or so up in Blenheim. But I think, again, another cold night, perhaps not quite as cold as we'll see overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. Now for Anzac Day itself, most of us will find it's a dry day. Similar sort of setup to Thursday. Plenty of clear sky and sunshine on the eastern side of the Southland, more cloud on that western area. Up north, we'll find the best of the sunshine through places like Wanganui and southern Taranaki down towards Wellington. More cloud across those northern areas. And you can see that wet weather in the far northwestern side of the country stays close by. And through the daytime on Friday, pushes further south. Those darker blues, an indication of some heavier spells of rain in there. And as we head through in towards the weekend, it starts to push further southwards down towards, say, Auckland and the Coromandel, perhaps even in some of that rain reaching in towards the Bay of Plenty by the time we head through Saturday as well. Further south, I think we'll find it's generally a drier story, particularly for that eastern side of the Southland. But for Sunday, you can see it's still looking fairly unsettled across those northern areas. Some stronger northerly winds, bringing that wet weather. Spells of rain with us through the daytime on Sunday for Auckland, the Coromandel, the Bay of Plenty. It's definitely a forecast to keep a close eye on, especially in those areas which are already fairly wet from last weekend. That's it from me. There's more at MetService.com.